But
Oh yeah, it started. So what's good? Welcome to Cameos. I am Samson. This is just rambling. Uh, food money is oh, I had something too. I had something I was saving. I forgot it.
what madness were you cooking up?
Nah, it was some food. I don't think I put it in here. Dang.
Mm, I can't think of anything that was announced recently regarding fast food.
There was some food thing. Is it the Ninja Turtles thing? They doing the Ninja Turtles theme restaurant?
That was all. Is that a thing?
I thought that was real. Hold on.
I don't know. The way AI been circulating these days, it's hard to tell. I just saw a video of Cardi B fighting Thanos,
Yeah, that's weird.
full pregnancy and everything.
No, yeah, they are. That's what it is. They really are doing it.
Continue to expand your lore, then.
Yeah. All right. So that's what Food Money is. So apparently they're making Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle themed pizzerias across the country. The country is the U.S. because we're in the U.S. So Santa Monica, I think, will be the first one, and then there'll be some in Brazil, and Mexico. I said around the country, and then only said one place in the
I
U.S.
mean, maybe you meant the North American continent.
Is Brazil in North America?
No, never mind. Let's just say America. Because of Bad Bunny, America was united for all of 30 seconds
In
after
the
the Super Bowl.
Americas.
So
So they're
we
making.
together.
We're all together. We all me no black, me Puerto Rican after the Super Bowl. So so they're making these Ninja Turtle themed pizzerias, and Food Money is patiently waiting outside of the site in Santa Monica. So right now he's got his daughter out there. You know, he's homeschooling her while he waits in line for the cowabunga. I guess that's one. That's probably they have to have a pizza named the cowabunga. I
That
don't
would
see how
make
you
sense.
couldn't do that.
Yeah.
And then O'Shaughnessy, um, actually I'm gonna start us off. O'Shaughnessy's he's in where's he at? Is it New Orleans or St. Louis?
New Orleans, Mardi
Yeah,
Gras.
yeah. So O'Shaughnessy's at Mardi Gras right now because his play cousin Shia LaBeouf is apparently down there wilding, getting into fights, getting beat up. I don't know what's going on with Shia LaBeouf, but Just Rambling has the story.
He just got into a bar fight. Like nothing elaborate about this. Just he was being rowdy, got into a screaming match with somebody, and then hands got thrown, and
They said
Shia lost in the fight. He didn't have Optimus to come save him.
they said he was being a nuisance. Somebody like I saw one of the things was like he was at the bar is like cash only, but he kept asking him to
Hmm.
use his credit card, and then I think the bartender was like uh made some holes reference. Go back and start digging some holes, which is a terrible reference. Shia LaBeouf has done many films since Holes. Uh, if that shouldn't be the only Shia LaBeouf film, actually.
Yeah,
But
he's not been on the best streak since Holes though. Like I remember
nah,
there was a video, there was a story that went around about him where he made like racist remarks to a Georgia police officer when he got arrested.
mm,
Yeah, and apparently one of his exes said he was abusive. Like he's not at the level of like let's say what's that actor's name? What is the they them version of actor? It's like Act X. I don't know. I'm just
Act.
trying to be woke. You sure? Because I don't
It
know. They be
should
switching it
just.
up.
I don't know. This actor and actress. I don't care. Like
I'm
you
trying to
can't.
refer
It's
to
too
what's the
difficult. I
name? The
don't.
Flash.
Ezra.
Yeah, Ezra Miller.
Oh, okay.
They them. Yeah, that's why I was trying to
Just
find the politically correct term for ex
thespian,
actor,
I guess.
whatever.
Is it thespian?
Thespian. There we go. Let's go to thespian.
Wait, it's
Thespian sounds very
thespian or
LGBTQ.
thespian?
I feel like thespian makes more sense here.
Thespian just sounds like lesbian,
LGBTQ, which
and I
I'm
feel
trying to be
like,
inclusive
but I don't
and
think
woke.
thespian is the word.
It's thespian with a P, but thespian
Is it?
sounds more applicable. Yes, I'm woke slash cultured sometimes.
Oh, thespian is the slang, and it's an actor that's a lesbian. So you combine the two.
What did you just Google? Like,
Thespian. I
did
was
you
trying to
Google
see.
thespian and both of them came up?
No, I googled thespian, and then it was like, you mean thespian, but thespian is a slang word for a lesbian, an actor and a lesbian.
We spent too much time on this. My point originally was that he's not Shia is not quite at Ezra Miller's level of being a public nuisance, seeing as how Ezra Miller was out there in Hawaii grooming people and then simultaneously being like Trevor from Grand Theft Auto. Like,
Mm.
homie was doing a lot. But yeah, Shire has not been on the best run. So he's kind of from this picture that they posted, he's kind of morphing into like a Civil War general with the big ass mustache and the gray hairs and
He just
yeah,
trying to be low key, I guess.
this is the opposite of that.
Yeah,
But yeah, shout outs to O'Shaughnessy's play cousin. Put some money on his books. He gonna be in there a while.
he not gonna do. He not gonna put nothing on his JPay. He ain't gonna put nothing on his
um,
JPay.
as a follow up from our from our last story last weekend, no, last week it was the Discord thing, right? The age verification,
Yeah.
which got incredibly depressing very quickly because my
Mm.
dumbass decided to do research. Discord has distanced itself from age verification because of
Mm.
ties to Palantir that have been revealed. So Palantir is slowly but surely becoming the new Skynet, and this is one of many examples that they're just gathering all of our data to build profiles on us, probably track us, suppress our
Mm.
speech, blah blah blah. If we disappear, chances are they're responsible because we made plenty of statements that would classify us as enemies of whatever techno ethno state they're building.
Don't nobody care about us, man.
I mean, you better pray we don't go viral.
No, I want to go viral.
I don't. I fear fame.
I don't want to be
I want to
famous.
keep it to just you, me, and our 12 friends who watch us.
Yeah, our friends don't watch us. I keep trying to tell you this. One and it's more than 12. The only people that watch us are my wife and then random people, and that's it. Your wife don't even watch us. Your son don't watch us.
Bruh, at this point, I'm perfectly content with just a small handful of people, and none of us get doxxed, and none of us get weird stalkers and shit. I would like an endorsement or two.
Wait,
That'd
hold
be
on.
great.
Let me get this aside though, because me and my lady was just watching this show called Road Rage, and like people would just be following people home after they're like getting accidents. And they be pissed.
Mm, yeah.
It just you said the stalker reminded me of that. Check out Road Rage. It's on HBO Max. Um, also check out Neighbors. It's another show where like it just started on HBO Max.
Mm.
And it's like just two neighbors. Like it's just neighbors in conflict for no reason. Like being it's like extra petty. It was very funny to us. And then they'll do like the little GoPro camera that looks
Uh,
down. That's how whenever they start talking nonsense, that's how they'll switch the camera angle. So it just looks stupid because whatever they're arguing about is ridiculous. It's so dumb. All right, my bad. Go
I'll
ahead
check it
though.
out. That sounds pretty dope. And more terrifying I want to say techno. Techno is a music genre and does not deserve the negative correlations that I'm about to give it. But in terrifying tech news, Meta patents an AI that continues posting and messaging from deceased users' accounts by replicating past online behavior. This is
Yeah,
Black Mirror.
it's a little weird. Uh,
That's why
and
you got
like,
to read your terms and conditions because they might just be posthumously having you slide in women's DMs.
yeah, my joint be gone. It's like if my grandma starts sending me IMs, like hey, my grandma didn't post enough for the AI to know how she would talk to
Hmm.
me. I'd be pissed, honestly. Also, Meta or Facebook, I think it's is it Facebook and YouTube or I forgot, but they're also in a lawsuit because of what people some what was like some 20-year-old and a bunch of other people essentially said that the applications like groom them into
Hmm.
being unproductive and all these things by like
Yeah.
making them continuously scroll. And I think I'm pretty sure it was Facebook. I don't know if it was also YouTube.
Yeah.
Um, I gotta check. But this is just another case of like, yo, please let's chill out. It's getting a little weird.
They don't care. They're trying to maximize time as much as possible. And this is just one. additional example of it. They
Right.
are trying to intrinsically tie themselves to your lifestyle to the point where deleting one of their apps feels like losing a large portion of your life.
Yeah, but why are you having the deceased like why would you patent that? And then
Evil,
I assume you're
pure
gonna make
evil.
it, and then you use that to like have the deceased start sending you messages like, oh no, they're still alive. Look, they sent me a message on Facebook. People are already slow. Like I remember there's some woman who thought she was dating Tyler Perry, and she wouldn't listen to nobody. They was trying to tell you you're not dating Tyler Perry, and she's like,
Of
I
all the
got the
people to
messages
fall in
right
love with,
here. It was weird. Like people are dumb. So this is
Catfish by Medea is a story I would never tell anybody.
because she didn't think she was catfish. She probably to this day think that she is dating Tyler Perry, and that Tyler Perry needed some money, so she helped him out. Like, well, Tyler Perry don't need no money from you. It doesn't make sense.
Oh
All
man,
right.
it would be so easy to start a cult. But that point aside, it was just like it's scary in that
Mm-hmm.
like I was mentioning that they try to intrinsically tie themselves to your life in every feasible way to like parting with them is damn near impossible. It's like before, if like, we would just like right now, it feels like Facebook is like, or Facebook, Instagram, whatever social media apps people might use on a regular basis. Deleting one of those apps kind of feels like deleting a portion of your life in a very small measure. Now, imagine if you're
Mm-hmm.
dealing with like the worst stages of grief. You've lost a loved one, you miss them, you want them back, and then here you go receiving a DM from them.
Mm-hmm.
Not only does that stifle your progress psychologically in terms of like you coming to grips with losing this beloved individual, but now it creates a situation where it's like you're not just deleting Facebook, you're deleting grandma.
Mm-hmm.
That's terrifying. And that's very much like the Black Mirror, the episode with the redheaded guy from Harry Potter. Um, I think the episode is like "Bring Him Back" or "Bring Her Back" or something like that, where it's like there was an android that grieving lovers would program to literally just be like a life model decoy of their dead husband or dead wife, and then the whole episode was about that. Like this is just the very beginning of that very
Yeah.
terrifying scenario. So this is why regulations should step in and be like, okay, y'all getting a little too close to supervillainy now. Like, let's pull it back a bit and just stick to y'all bombarding feeds with like thirst traps and gender war content and political nonsense. Like, this is just a step
Mm-hmm.
too far.
Yeah.
But the same way people befriended Chat GPT and fell in love with it, this is going to be just another example of people not showing restraint when they absolutely should. So I hope we got some lighter news because I structured this terribly. Nope, more bad news. Oh, the
Mm-hmm.
bad news depending on what you think about the game. Uh, According to IGN, most of the staff behind High Guard Studio, Wildlight Entertainment, has been laid off just weeks after the game launched.
I only get 2 games a year, so he
Yeah,
wasn't getting
I
no
get several, but I wasn't
game.
going.
If nobody's playing it, it's got to go. I guess.
Yeah, and further information about that topic, a former High Guard developer blames gamer culture, quote unquote, for the downfall of the game. Quote, within minutes, it was decided the game was dead on arrival. At launch, we received over 14K review bombs from users with less than an hour of playtime.
I I don't know if that's a reflection of gamer culture. I
Mhm.
think that's just culture. That's just how the generation is.
Yeah. I'm somewhere in between.
Mm-hmm.
On one hand, you can't blame the consumer for not liking the product.
Yeah, but
However,
it gave it an hour.
yeah, but what am I trying
Like,
to say?
look at
First,
Elden Ring.
first impressions matter.
If I play Elden Ring for an hour and was like, all right, nah, I don't like this game, but I haven't gotten anywhere in an hour.
Hmm. I
It's
would
just
agree. Okay,
you
fair.
haven't done anything, or like
Yeah,
I don't know. Even let's say you listen to J Cole's album for an hour, you still not finished. You know what I mean? It's
true.
you need more time.
Yeah. My thing is that like you can't blame the consumer for not liking the product and not like I think there's a better way to express that or just simply just abstain from it altogether. Throwing hate towards the product you haven't played is a bit ridiculous.
Right.
But in terms of fully blaming gamer culture, it's like, okay, let's say you got 14K review bombs.
Mm-hmm.
Billions of people did not touch this game. like people who did not contribute to negative reviews, people who did not
Hmm.
harass developers. You just didn't make the best first impression.
So I
People are
think
allowed to judge first impressions.
so. One, I think so. His anger is misplaced. Is number one,
Hmm. I
and
know exactly what you should be mad at. Continue.
then two, yeah, you should be mad at something else. But then two, I don't like the characterization of like this is just gamer culture. It's not gamer culture what you described. It's just how people are in general. It has nothing to do with gamers, and I don't like that specific label on it because
Yeah.
people
I
review
mean,
bomb movies in the same way, right? Movies they never seen or tried to watch, or shows they never seen or tried to watch. That has nothing to do with being a gamer because it's a film, right, or it's a television show. It
mhm.
happens everywhere.
That's a fair point. I do agree with you there. Like I was thinking about the gamer thing, but no, you're right. This is indicative of online hate culture in general. Just that angry
Yes.
mob that will show up in DMs, comments, everything. Just whatever they can do to like burn you in the town square. Like I get that.
Hmm.
I would agree with that. I will say though, if he's gonna hate anybody, he needs to lay that hate directly at the feet of Jeff Keighley. Because for those who don't know, Jeff Keighley is the one who runs the Game Awards. And while I don't think this game would have been a smash hit that everyone would have loved, like with Mark Raiders or Overwatch or Marvel Rivals, I
Hmm.
do think a lot of the hate comes from the fact that this was the big centerpiece at the end of the Game Awards, that everyone was expecting like one of the big blockbuster games to appear. And instead, we got this very generic paint by numbers hero shooter in uh in a world where just the hero shooters and just and like Concord just got bombed for this exact same thing. So it's like, why would you try to dump another thing on us and then use it as the highlight of a show that we all come to see the big reveals for? And then as a result of that, people got frustrated and just channeled all that hate into negative reviews, which may not be wholly justified, but I can see the bridge from the Game Awards being connected all the way to this because he was hyping this shit up like it was the second coming of, I don't know, any big like Fortnite, any big online game you can imagine. But it turns out it was just like a very generic Overwatch.
Hmm.
So,
Sorry, sorry, true nice, but it sounds like that's on them.
oh,
Uh, what's the name at the Game Awards?
oh,
And
Keely?
yeah, how you marketed it.
Yeah, I think it was just bad presentation.
Yeah.
Uh, but, hey, it does suck that people lost their jobs, but
Hmm.
yeah, it's a lot of frustration going around.
Hmm.
In lighter news, Arc Raiders publisher boasts that the game has significantly exceeded expectations and has now sold 14 million copies, one of which belongs to this fine gentleman over here who
Yeah,
does
we
not
out
put
here.
that game down.
I love it. I don't love the community because they're annoying. They keep running around talking about goop. They got the goop.
Fuck, wait, what is Goop?
I don't know, something burnt peanut, I think is his name. He's like a streamer, so he'll say like, "Oh, more goop," and I don't know, I don't know what they'd be talking about. But
Burnt
that
Peanut.
part's annoying, and there's like a lot of rats on the game. I was playing with the homie. We said, "Yeah, we're friendly. We're just doing our trials." The guy pretended to be friendly. Then we were getting attacked, and I was like, "Yo, watch out, man! Some people are shooting over there." And they started shooting at me. So yeah, I'm sorry, man. My friend needs some gear. He just started the game. All right, man. I don't like this. There's no honor here.
Hmm.
That's annoying.
Yeah.
And I really don't be wanting to shoot people, but
Mm.
I gotta shoot them, man. No, I'm
Yeah.
not playing Overwatch.
Hey, bro, I'm gonna get into a whole rant about Overwatch at the end of the episode, but my favorite online shooter of all time has come back. Like, I've been playing that a lot lately.
Overwatch.
Yes.
Uh, if I play anything, I'm gonna play Rivals. I'm not playing Overwatch.
I just couldn't get into rivals, man.
It's the
Like, I
same
don't know,
thing.
just something about Overwatch that just it just brings me back. Like, I just now that they hype that they pretty much saw the competition that Marvel Rivals provided, and they just
Mm.
upped the ante on so many different things. It's feeling like the game I loved.
What
So
happened to Overwatch 2? Let's talk about that.
they dropped it too. So it's back to Overwatch
Yeah.
One. Like,
Thank you, Joshua. Rivals and Overwatch are
yeah,
they've
oh
really
yeah, right.
It's siblings for real. It's the same
I
game.
mean, the damn near twins, like fraternal twins.
Fraternal twins.
Yeah, but no, Rivals is a fantastic game too. It's just like Overwatch was my first love, and by the time Rivals came along, I just yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I was scorned and missing my baby.
Mm-hmm.
So, uh, we got Sega admits acquisition of Angry
Hmm.
Birds maker Rovio hasn't worked as planned. Blames rapidly changing and competitive mobile market. You're an expert in mobile gaming markets. What does it look like these days?
I don't know. It's just a bunch of the same game in different skins.
Hmm.
Right. I don't even remember what's Angry Birds. You like flying through pipes or something like that.
The slingshot. You're thinking about
Oh, that's
Flappy
what it
Bird.
was. All right, so there's Flappy. All right, see, and then there's that Temple Run game. Remember?
Yeah.
I think like Sega just maybe they just didn't understand the market at the time when they bought it. I think that's what happens when you got like it's probably somebody old just sitting there like, oh, this is popular. We should go get it and like
Hmm.
you know do what we do, and it's not the way gaming works in the mobile space. Right?
Yeah.
There's always something new that's going to take over and like grab people's attention for like however long it is, and then move on to the next thing.
Hmm.
They're going to see an ad like, oh yeah, I need to try this, and next thing you know, you're playing Royal Kingdom. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you don't know why you're playing Royal Kingdom because it's nothing like that, which you should have
Yeah.
known before you downloaded it.
At this point, they just depending on Sonic on Sonic to hold up the whole IP. They need to bring
Yeah,
back Power Stone. You ever play Power Stone?
I have Power Stone sitting right
Okay, good.
here. Power Stone
I
two
don't even
good.
know why. I don't even know why I asked you, but yeah, bring that shit back.
Yeah. I
And
never
don't
played
ever
Vector
ask
Man
me to.
though, or
I
Shining
never played back
Force.
to Man either. Mine with Power Stone, Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. There was another game I can't remember,
Marvel
but
vs.
all on
Capcom
Dreamcast.
2
Oh yeah, that was on that too.
on the Dreamcast that
Yep.
Smooth Carlito stole because I was too good. He took my Dreamcast to nerf me.
That's what I'm about to start doing. Next time we play a fighting game and y'all whoop my ass again, I'm just gonna steal the console.
So you understand how nice I was at that game. I was pulling out things they had never seen. It was like they'd heard legend of it. They'd never seen it before. And I was just
That's
coming
cool.
out doing it. I hit Smooth Carlito with the Raging Demon. He said, enough's enough. Took the game. I said, hold on, son.
What was the game that bankrupted Dreamcast? Was it Shenmue?
That sounds familiar.
Yeah, it was. I think it was the Shenmue game where like the developer of the game came along and was like, "Hey, I got this brilliant idea," and it turns out it cost like $300 million, and it didn't sell according to expectations. And then as a result, Dreamcast was like, "Oh, we just can't make anything else for this console
What
now."
is this? I feel like I played this.
Like, let me look up the actual development cost. Um, okay, I overblew it. It was um 70 million, but at the time, it was the most expensive video game ever.
Yeah, I don't remember this game being that good.
It was good, but it was just really expensive, and then it didn't sell as much as people wanted it to. Yeah, damn, I miss Dreamcast. That was some good times.
Yeah, those are good times. Oh
Yeah,
man, hey, don't do that right now, Panama. We're gonna say that. We'll save it for the end.
I don't know if I have that story queued up though.
Huh? No, you don't. I didn't know that until Panama said it. So
I
now
knew
you
it.
know.
We didn't post it in the group chat. I have three other obituaries lined up at the end. But yeah, thank you for letting me know. I can bring up the other one. Um, in movie news slash game adaptation news, Jason Momoa is set to star in the Helldivers video game movie. Sets it is set for a 2027 release. Damn, already? They're gonna film that shit in like 1 month and immediately go into post production.
Again, the Helldivers movie is Starship Troopers, so I don't need that.
I think there's potential here though.
We'll see. If he not Johnny
They,
Rico, I don't really know what we talking about.
I hear you, but I feel like they need to lean into the satire of just blind patriotism. This could be a great film so long as they're willing to like embrace that part as much as the big action and the bugs and all the other stuff that we love about Helldivers.
Mm-hmm. All right, as long as
Yeah.
Neil Patrick Harris is in it, I don't care.
No, I mean, I'm gonna wait on this one.
For those that don't know, MPH is in Starship Troopers. So is Denise Richards.
No,
Yeah,
but
and there's like five
uh,
Starship Trooper movies also.
that is true. I forgot. Yeah, a lot of them went into the $5 Walmart bin.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, we got our first casting for the live action Scooby Doo Netflix series. McKenna Grace has been cast as Daphne.
All
I
right.
kind of feel the same because it's like it's so hard to top the original cast from the
Yeah,
original
I
movie.
don't. I don't even want to see nothing else. It's like the perfect casting.
Yeah, like I do I think that these new actors can do good? Yeah, but they can never be perfect.
Mm. I mean, I guess it's for a new generation.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I don't know. It's Netflix, so it can go either way. It might be great and then get canceled 1.5 seasons in, and
Yeah.
then or it could just be trash and be like Velma, which you watched because you had to do your research.
Yeah, I don't see. I'm not like the internet culture where I just watch something for what, an hour and then review bomb it to death. I watched the entire thing and like, yeah, this is terrible. I'm not watching season two, and I did
Yeah,
not
no,
watch season two.
couldn't do that.
Yeah, nah, I can't do that.
We got a clanker in the chat. Take him out.
Hmm. Yeah, I got it. Hold on.
Let's see what do we got? Director Zach Krager had quote unquote carte blanche. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. It's
That
Latin.
is correct.
Okay, carte blanche to do what he wanted with his Resident Evil movie. Constantin Film CEO Oliver Bourbon says it's far away from everything that is connected to Resident Evil only because Zach Krager has his own style. Somebody who deeply loves Resident Evil, especially 2, which is my favorite, I don't like this very much.
Also, it's
I don't.
French, by the way.
Is it? I thought it was
Yeah,
Latin.
I mean, it's romance language. French is romance language anyway, so the root
I'll
of
defer
it.
to your expertise. I've never left the U.S.
Uh,
But
I've been to Jamaica.
I mean, that's
Wait, no,
one
I've
more
been
place
I've been to
traveled
Iceland
than
and
home.
Canada too. I've been to
Oh yeah,
Iceland
didn't
and
you go to
Canada.
Europe?
Iceland.
Oh, okay,
So
gotcha.
yeah. Uh, but yeah, I actually I don't know. I don't know that I care enough about Resident Evil to watch the film because like, eh, I don't know. I was never that big of a fan. Shout out to Enjoy Slurms lady. I
Hmm.
still remember her screaming while we'll be in the chat and she upstairs screaming. So I'm sure she's excited for this. If he
Hmm.
had carte blanche for his vision, I just hope
Yeah,
he's a fan, right? Because
he
then,
seems like.
okay, so at least like four fans of the series or the game series, it will be in line, right? They'll get what they expect to get.
Hmm.
In the same way, like dude that's making Elden Ring, the Elden Ring film, he's a
Hmm.
fan. Like he's actually a fan, and he played the
Yeah,
games, right? He's making sure that he does it justice.
yeah,
That's all I really care. I want these things to be done justice. I don't want like people to just take IPs and use them as cash grabs and then
yeah,
get us all to go, spend our money and now we're in the theater angry because this is nothing like the game we played.
yeah. On one hand, I trust Zach Kreger because he's a fantastic director. He directed Weapons, which was
Yeah.
one of the best horror movies in recent memory. On the other, I was hoping for a more accurate adaptation of one of the games because I love Resident Evil 2. It's my favorite Resident Evil, but we've gotten pretty shitty adaptations of that. Then we had the Mila Jovovich films, which were kind of not adaptations whatsoever. They would just take aspects of Resident Evil and then make an entirely different movie out of it.
Mm-hmm.
I was when he first got announced for a Resident Evil movie,
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking maybe he was going to adapt the Ethan Winters arc. For those who don't know, Ethan Winters is the protagonist from Resident Evil 7 to current, or was it 6? Whichever was the one that started with him going against the evil hillbillies. That was started the whole Ethan Winters thing up until
Mm-hmm.
now. And then Village was also great and gave us some really awesome antagonists. Um, yeah, I'm just gonna wait and see. I don't like this information as it's being presented now. I don't think it'll be a bad film. I just would have wanted something a bit more accurate.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, Josh
So,
Awesome. Don't Don't do that. The '90s Mario movie is the best Mario movie.
Masterpiece. Unabashedly, I love that movie.
Don't do that. That movie's
John Leguizamo as Luigi is god tier casting, and Dennis
amazing.
Hopper as Bowser.
Not a single Italian. It's like, get these guys.
Mario, and Luigi Mario.
Movie's amazing.
Dancing with the corpulent woman at the
Uh-huh.
nightclub. What
I'm
else we
surprised
got?
Japan let them make that though. That's the thing.
I'm glad they did. It's
Maybe Japan saw
beautifully
that. It's
terrible.
like, yeah, they not making no more. They're not doing this again.
Y'all can't, they didn't let us touch Mario for another 30 years.
They snatched the. It's like the ATL meme where Ti snatching Nunu's necklace. Nah, give me that back, yo. You're not doing this ever again.
Like if you get you give it back, now you can only do it with animated. We can't trust y'all with live action.
Exactly.
Fuck around and cast Drewski as a Goomba.
That'd be good casting, though.
Actually, it would, right?
Yeah, that'd be good casting.
um, Cartoon Network / Warner Brothers shows are set to stream on Tubi. Your
Let's
favorite.
go. I keep trying to tell y'all about Tubi. Catch up, y'all late. I've been telling y'all about Tubi. Tubi got it all, and they got the Jackie Chan Adventures on there, man. I'm telling you, lock
Yeah, I ain't gonna
in.
lie. This is pretty tough. I fuck with this. So
Everything on Tubi.
coming out of Tubi, Animaniacs, Ben 10, Codename Kid Next Door. Pretty much everything from our Cartoon Network childhood is on Tubi.
Yep. And here y'all go, Mo, I don't want to watch commercials. Man, shut up. You ain't got the money for streaming anyway. It's free.
Let's
Go
not be
watch
elitist.
Tubi. It's not elitist. I don't got the money for streaming either. I'm broke. That's why I'm on Tubi. Watching commercials. Tubi's free. I'm watching
Every time
everything on Tubi.
you know what it is? All the damn memes I've seen on like Twitter and TikTok, it frames Tubi as like the Nollywood of the West. Just very low
Nah,
budget ass shit that somehow got greenlit and is now being streamed
that's
on which should be a very legitimate platform.
it's not. That's just one section of Tubi. It's genres on Tubi. They got it all. They got catalogs. That's the thing. But they give small creators a chance to bloom and grow. That's why Glorilla got her start on Tubi.
I mean, some things should be gate kept. Like not everything needs a green light.
You got a great light. Listen, if you got a cell phone, go ahead get yourself a film on Tubi, man. Get your thing out there. You never know. It might get picked up. They might say, you know what, this is it. This is the one. Matter
You
of
know
fact, I'm
what?
gonna try to get cameos on Tubi.
Hold on now.
Give Tubi exclusive rights to cameos.
We all need to sign off on this, and I'm gonna need to see several pieces of proof and documentation telling me
You've,
where my content is
you've
going.
seen enough because they got Jackie Chan Adventures. They got Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends. Codename Kids Next Door. I want to be where that is.
Fair, but I feel like knowing Tubi, they have a brand to uphold, and they only gonna take our jank sessions where the audio cuts out, where the camera is
No.
slightly
See,
askew,
that means you
where
don't know
food and
Tubi.
honesty got to share a screen.
You don't know Tubi. That's what I'm saying.
I've
That's what I'm
only
saying.
seen ratchet shit. If listen, if I only know Tubi based on the ratchet shit that I've seen, then that's on Tubi to present and market themselves much better. But everything I've seen go viral from Tubi has been laughable.
You gotta listen. Just go watch. Turn on Tubi. Tubi's gonna have whatever movie you looking for. Right? They're gonna have the ratchet stuff. They might have Nollywood and Bollywood.
Now,
Uh,
don't Bollywood a whole different thing, bro.
no.
Bollywood,
I'm saying they might
Bollywood
have
is
it.
like God tier.
Sorry, and Nollywood is not the Nigerian Bollywood. This is for those that don't
Mm.
know. Right? Whatever they call what they call the American version of that.
Hollywood.
Yeah, but like jankier. I
I don't
don't
know.
know.
YouTube, World Star.
Whatever. They're gonna have all that, but then they also like I watched all the John Wicks on Tubi because Tubi just had them.
With commercials, just like TNT back in the
Yes,
old days.
that's fine. It ain't nothing wrong with that. Matter of fact, Panamanian, they're gonna have the Hallmark level movies. But that's what you said.
All the
The
romance
American
movies about
version.
cheating.
No, sorry, Hallmark is like a little higher tier than the cell phone videos that be on Tubi. Lifetime higher tier too. I really don't know what that level is for I don't know what to call it.
Both Hallmark and Lifetime is all about infidelity.
I used to
Every
love
movie, huh?
I used to love Lifetime movies.
Every movie has the same plot. It's a woman who has a perfectly good husband,
Yes,
goes back to her hometown and meets this rugged dude who got no job but is really tall and handsome, and now she conflicted.
she be cheating. I watched this one. She was cheating. She was cheating on her husband with this dude that was living in the basement of a church. All right, but it turned out that it's like the dude was her son or something. I was like, why did y'all do this? Why did
What
y'all
the
do this
fuck?
twist? This twist. I
That
said,
sounds like
I'm
some
not.
Tubi shit.
That was the last time I watched a Lifetime movie. I was like, I'm not watching that anymore. I used to like religiously. I just go watch a Lifetime movie, and then people be like, "Why you watch Lifetime movies? Cause they fire. What she talking about? You gotta watch this." And I used to watch it with my mom, and I just kept
Mm.
watching them. That last one though, so I'm never watching none of these again. Same with Black Mirror. Like when that Black Mirror
Mhm.
episode where they was playing video games and all of a sudden they just want to have sex with each other because they playing the video game. And I
Striking
was like,
Vipers.
yeah, like nah, this is not. This don't even make sense. At no point have I ever been like, damn, Toso kind of fine in the game. I wish I could. That doesn't even make sense to me. I don't. I can't fathom. I'm not watching this no more. I'm out.
Oh. I only noted the title of that episode because two of my homies were playing. It was like Grand Theft Auto role play online,
uh,
and one was a dude and one was a woman, and they were like Bonnie and Clyde. And I'm like, this is some Striking Viper shit, like 100%. What was that shit? What was I gonna say about you know what I used to watch on Lifetime religiously with my mom? Golden Girls. That show was fire.
I could never get into Golden Girls.
Really,
Yeah, I don't know why. Like I just couldn't get into it.
bro. I love Golden Girls.
I tried. I tried to watch it.
I forgot the oldest woman's name. The mom. She was hilarious. Like dry wit, cutting up everybody.
They're gonna make another Golden
Um,
Girls starring
nah, just
Sydney Sweeney. Oh, Sophia was her name.
and like
That's what
and like
Miguelito said.
Sophia. There we go, bro. That show was hilarious. Um, oh, you were actually right. So Warner Brothers Discovery is eyeing a renewed discussion with Paramount Skydance after the latest bid. So yeah,
Oh, you
talks are
thought
open again.
you thought I was joking?
I just didn't think it was going to happen because I thought they were really like committed to the Netflix deal.
No, I saw like as soon as the Paramount said, "Nah, we gonna give you this number."
Mhm.
Warner Brothers was like, hold on now, wait just a minute.
That's a
Netflix is
lot more
pissed.
money.
I didn't read their statement, but I've read reports about their statement.
Mhm.
Netflix it sounds annoyed, so I know
Yeah,
Netflix mad. And
I mean,
again,
understandable.
I get it, but again, Paramount is not wrong to like try to stop Netflix from doing this, but Paramount
Mhm.
is not the right entity to be doing this fight.
Yeah, right message, wrong messenger.
Yeah, they doing too much.
It's like
So,
OJ Simpson saying you should love your wife. It's like, yeah, that's the right message. Are
but
you the best to speak on
you
this?
might not be the one to tell us that. So,
Yeah. I mean, I agree. Like, if this was like Universal going after Warner Brothers, I don't like corporate hegemony, all that blending together and then pretty much just stripping away all competition. But I'd be a lot more on Universal side than Netflix. But because Paramount has a series of other ulterior motives, can't really get behind them on that one. Sorry.
yeah, I don't like it. Plus all the stuff they've done with their news. A couple. Wait, sorry. CBS is Paramount, right? Before I even.
Yes, correct.
Yeah. So apparently, like I saw a report, like the lawyers for like the Colbert Show
Hmm.
or Colbert Report, whatever the show was, late night with Stephen Colbert.
Yeah, late night with Stephen Colbert.
Like they had stopped him for doing like an interview. Uh, like it's just a bunch of stuff. Like, oh, come on, man.
Mhm.
It's just weird at this point.
Yeah. I mean, censorship about to run wild if
Yeah.
Paramount gets a hold of Warner Brothers. Like
Yeah.
all those allusions to Israel and Palestine that we saw in Superman, that's gonna be gone.
John
Don't
Oliver
expect
getting
nothing like that again.
canceled immediately.
Oh, 100%.
And I love his show. Oh
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah, all that
So
shit is done for.
sorry, Josh. I actually don't mind Paramount cutting the theatrical release of Avatar. Like I don't mind it that much. Like I wish it would still come out in theaters, but I get it. They need the content. They don't. They need like people to subscribe. So I get why they're doing it. So you have the
Yeah,
show and the film both on the streaming service,
yeah.
and then eventually they license it to Tubi. Come on,
Yeah, Paramount gets a hold of this. Lex Luthor about to have some really toxic rhetoric in the next Superman movie.
I'd be fine with that. Actually, love me some good
Yeah,
toxic rhetoric.
I mean, a lot of unjust hate towards immigrants as of late. He about to be the mouthpiece for all nerddom. God, new Charlie's Angels movie is in the
Starring
works.
Sydney Sweeney.
No, please don't set upon us. Actually, no, I don't. I'm not that fast. I don't care about Charlie's Angels. I like the original ones with Cameron Diaz, Lucy Liu, and Drew Barrymore. That one was dope. I just don't care for what
I
this.
watched them the other day. You know where I watched them?
Don't say it.
On Tubi.
Peter
Listen,
Chiarelli, Crazy Rich Asians is set to write the script. um, yeah, I mean, didn't they have a recent reboot with the shorty from Twilight, Bella Swan? I
so
don't know
reboot
her
of
actual.
what?
They had
I
a
was
reboot
laughing.
recently with Bella Swan from Twilight. She was in it.
Of what? Charles Angels?
Charlie's Angels, yeah. It was the one. Who else was in it?
Oh yeah, I know what
Um,
you're talking about.
Kristen Stewart. Yeah, that's her name.
Yeah, nah, that one's terrible.
I didn't even see it, but yeah, I'm just not really excited for any of this. But hey, if it turns out to be good, I'll check it out.
Sydney Sweeney's
Speaking of
barely in
good,
it.
bro, stop wishing Sydney Sweeney on us. Wish her on O'Shaughnessy.
That's why I'm saying it because Ashanti not here to say it.
That's right.
Do you know they're gonna cast
Um,
Sydney Sweeney? Like I'll put money on it. I'll put money on them casting Sydney Sweeney in the Charles Angels reboot.
it depends on who is producing it. If it's Amazon because of her strange connections to Jeff Bezos, then maybe. Speaking of good, audiences say Goat is a verified hot at 93% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Oh,
It
congrats
is
to
broken all, yeah, it's breaking all kinds of box office records this weekend.
sorry. I was trying to look at how much that Charlie's Angels reboot made in the theaters.
I don't think it costs that much to produce.
It cost 55 million to produce.
Okay, not bad.
They made 73.
Yeah. I do love the original Space Jam, but I'm gonna check this one out. I'm just in love with any sort of movie that has the Spider Verse animation,
Yeah, I feel like
and
Sony needs
they
to
all seem to be
just
good.
stick with that. Yeah.
Yeah,
Go
Sony just needs to
ahead.
stop the live action shit and just focus entirely on animation because they could become the new Pixar.
Yeah. And they should just be making like Sinister Six stuff for Spider Man and focusing on or focus on Miles Morales. That's where their money is. And
Mhm.
I think they still get the merchandise for Miles Morales, right? So
Yes. Yeah. Actually, no. Wait. They get merchandise for Miles
for
Morales.
Miles, like
Merchandise for Peter Parker goes to Disney.
right. So just make Miles more popular than Peter.
Make Gwen too.
Yeah, make Gwen more popular than Peter. And then that whole Spider Verse stuff, Spider Pig, that's easy money. That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying.
Bring
They
back
don't.
John Mulaney. You get the Peter audience.
I don't think they get it. They don't know what
Yeah.
they have. You know what I mean? They
Yeah.
don't know what they have.
But what's the
Oh,
name?
thank you. Right, Joshua Awesome, Miles speaks Spanish. We just had the Bad Bunny Super Bowl. Push him, push Miles. Just speaking
Easy,
Spanish, just
easy
cause.
money. To answer Josh Wassom's prior question, yes, Caleb McLaughlin from Stranger Things is in Goat. He plays the main character,
Hmm.
and he's currently been thrown around. His name is being thrown around for Miles, which I don't like at all.
Yeah, I don't
Miles
like it
should be
either.
biracial.
Yeah,
It's like his Hispanic heritage is intrinsic to his character, and to my knowledge, Caleb McLaughlin is all black. Like that's just not who Miles
he know
Morales is. Both
Dominican.
of no Dominican, unfortunately. No Puerto Rican either.
He know what?
Nope, no more,
He
no
know.
Morales. Nope, no Morales, all Davis. I would like to see somebody new. Like that's my go-to for every casting. It's like don't show me the same face I've seen for the past 10 to 15 years. Find me some new actor that we have never seen before that probably starred in
Yeah.
like a random laundry detergent commercial back in 2020 and then give them the chance to start them.
Mm. I feel like I think they think that's what they need. Like they need somebody with a what's the name? Sorry, Carlito say Miles Morris is his
Miles Smith.
name. But
You were
like,
saying?
you know how we've talked about this before? How studios feel like they need someone who has like 1 million followers, right? A
Hmm.
million plus followers in order to do something. And but I think if the IP is big enough, you don't actually need a well known actor. And like Joshua Watson was saying, like you didn't need someone well known to play Peter Parker, so you can get
Yeah.
Tom Holland, who's a great Peter Parker. He's like to me, he's
Mhm.
probably the best Peter Parker. So
Yeah. If you don't even need an actor who's like been in anything, just someone who has proven themselves in the audition, and then the name Spider-Man and a marquee will sell
mm,
everything from there. Like
yeah,
this is still debatably the biggest comic book character of all time, aside from like Batman. But
mm,
like just find a no name, have him look the character, look the part, have the right heritage, background, all that stuff, and just turn him into a star.
yeah.
What's our next story? F1 producer Jerry Bruckheimer has confirmed a sequel is in the works.
Good. I really like that one.
Yeah, me too.
Uh, but I wonder, like, I'm sure the story will focus on Damson Idris because I can say that, like Brad Pitt leaves to like just go do random racing.
Yeah.
So I doubt he comes back.
You want to know how you make $1 billion? Brad Pitt versus Tom Cruise, racing movie. Instant $1 billion. Brad Pitt versus Tom Cruise, same director
Mm.
from Top Gun, Maverick. Boom, done.
But see, for that, Tom Cruise, I we're gonna talk about that
God
AI later
damn
too.
it.
But Tom Cruise, I wouldn't mind seeing him come back and do something because he did his last Mission Impossible.
Mhm.
Uh, but I kind of want Damson Idris to be the star.
Agreed.
Yeah,
In terms of box office, what's Damson Idris accomplished? Like he
F1.
has he been like that? Okay, I mean, yeah, but he was like beside Brad Pitt.
No, but he's what Snowfall, and then that what's that movie called that Swarm that Childish Gambino did.
Was that a movie or was it a show?
I don't know. I didn't really like it. So,
I didn't check it out. I
uh,
thought it was a show.
I like Snowfall.
Snowfall is great. It's
Uh,
just in terms of like being the main man. Like, what is your box office draw?
oh
I'm
yeah,
not saying that Idris can't do it. He's enormously talented. It's just like, has he done anything in the past to prove that he can be the leading actor?
nah, not much. At least not in the U.S.
You know how you turn him into a leading actor?
Putting him across from Tom Cruise and
Mm-mm,
Brad
no,
Pitt.
not that either. Look at me.
Oh, all right. Sorry,
Yeah.
I was trying to look at this film he did called Farming, but it was like released in it's British, so
Oh, okay, that means like 12 people saw it in some place called Worcestershire.
it's very rude. But how do you say the sauce? Is it Worcestershire sauce?
I don't
Worcester?
know.
I don't
I
know,
listen.
man.
That is a question that has eluded me my entire life, and it will elude me until
Worcestershire.
death.
I be putting that in my ramen. Used to put it in my ramen with some hot sauce
Listen,
and
I
Szechuan
have a
salt.
speech impediment as it is. I stutter a lot. I'm not about to risk my tongue on that word again. I'll take whatever you say as the gospel because I struggle with it.
Oh, I don't know how to say it. I be saying things wrong intentionally sometimes. Honestly, there's things I know
Worcestershire.
how to say, like a moulin.
I think it's Worcester. You know what? Let's not even
I don't even
not
care
even
what it
going to
is.
risk
I'm
it.
gonna
Move
say
on to the next
Worcester.
story. But no, I really like F1, so I'm
Yeah,
down
I do
for a
too.
sequel. AI did it is going to be the new Simpsons did it. That just I guarantee.
Yeah.
Sony confirms that films for Spider Punk and Spider Gwen are both in active development.
I like Spider Gwen, Spider Punk. I don't know
Mhm.
so as much. You know what I mean? Like, because I feel like Spider Gwen could be the the whole Sinister Six and all that. Like they can do
Mhm.
big things with Spider Gwen specifically.
Yeah,
Spider Punk though, I don't know.
yeah.
Like he was cool, and it'll probably be cool. Uh, but I don't know about that one.
So what I know about Spider Punk is his Earth. So Spider Gwen's versus Earth is really cool. For instance,
Mm-hmm.
Daredevil is the kingpin there. There's a lot you can really do with her stories.
Mm-hmm.
To Joshua Wassman's point, Spider Punk has one shots specifically featured in Spider Geddon, which gave us a glimpse at his Earth. And I think
Mm-hmm.
recently he got his own miniseries, like I think it was like 5 issues. But he's from Earth 138, and he is everything is like anarchy, like very British punk, rise against the machine. Instead of the Avengers, they have like the anarchists, which are just imagine the Avengers just with more anarchic parallels where they're just fighting against the state and they're enemies of the state. I don't know if Norman Ozzy Osborne, because there's a lot of rock and music inspired stuff. So instead of just Norman Osborne, it's Norman Ozzy Osborne. I don't know if he's like the president or the prime minister or just the same old businessman that we know, but he's one of the big antagonists there. There's a lot you can do with his Earth,
Mm-hmm.
but I feel like the having the Avengers as like the anarchists makes a lot more fun. And I don't know what the deal is between Marvel and slash Disney and Sony. Spider Punk can do his own thing. There's a lot of stories he can tell. It's just I would like to see that parallel of his Earth with a lot of the characters that we know as radicalists and
Mm-hmm.
terrorists and all kinds of like fight against the state kind of characters.
Mm-hmm.
So, but Spider Gwen's got plenty of stories she can pull from though. Like she's had a
You know what I'm saying? I feel like
quite a few
Spider Gwen's
different
just
runs.
yeah, and Spider Gwen's just more interesting to me than the black
Agreed.
person for some reason. It's like during Black History
uh,
Month. It's crazy, but he British, so it's cool. Yeah.
the diasporas continue. Um, but yeah, there's a lot you can do here. There's also another character, other characters you can bring in. Actually, no,
Mhm.
Taskmaster is owned by Marvel because I know he was featured in it. Um, I think the only one you can really bring in is like Officer Venom, maybe. I don't know.
Mhm.
But speaking of Spider-Man, Kiernan Shipka is rumored to make a potential cameo as Gwen Stacy in Spider-Man: Brand New Day, which is the live-action Spider-Man featuring
Yeah,
Tom Holland.
yeah, yeah.
I kind of like that news. Like, I would very much like. First of all, Kiernan Shipka didn't she play Sabrina in the Netflix Sabrina the Teenage Witch?
I ain't watched the Netflix Sabrina the Teenage Witch.
You watched the original?
Yeah, I watched the original.
Oh, okay, sorry. I thought maybe you might be
No,
interested,
no,
but I love the original. I just got mad that they changed Salem in the most recent one.
why they changed
But
that? Say I'm not a cat no more.
no, he's just more serious.
Oh,
Yeah, I
oh
missed
no,
the
yeah.
old
Josh
wise.
Rossum said she did play Sabrina. I think
Yeah, so she's
it's
a great
cool.
actress. She would be great as Gwen. She looks like Gwen.
I mean, that's not my issue. It's just I really don't care about Spider Man's love life post was it No Way Home or whatever the name of that movie was.
So I don't know. Are they gonna kill her again?
You know what I'm saying? Like I
Because
don't know. What are we doing? I
yeah, I don't. That's a good point. I don't want them to do the love interest shit again. I want her to just be Spider Gwen, but I
sorry no
know
sorry.
it's probably been tough.
I'm not hating on Sabrina. I just didn't watch Sabrina. I have no reason to. I didn't like the original Sabrina the Teenage Witch enough to watch a remake of it. I watched Velma. Honestly, I watched Velma because I was trying to see what Scooby was. And then I saw what Scooby was. Like, this is I'm never watching this, and I wasted my
Ah,
time.
yeah, no, I love the original Sabrina the Teenage Witch.
It was cool. Like I didn't have cable when I was a kid, so
No,
of
it
course I
came
was.
on.
No,
I
that's what
think
I'm
it
saying.
came on
No,
basically.
that's why I was watching Sabrina.
Oh,
That's the
gotcha.
reason I was watching it in the first place.
Gotcha. Yeah, it
because
was one of those like
I
after
had
school
nothing else to
shows.
watch unless I go to someone else's house.
But no, I think this would be a cool casting. And then there's the rumor that Sadie Sink is playing Jean Grey, which is not going away.
Yeah, but that's better than what's her name, Sansa. So
Sansa Stark.
yeah, playing Jean Grey.
Oh yeah, anything's better than that.
Yeah, although that
Wishing her the
movie
best for Tomb Raider, but her
and that
Jean Grey
other
was
movie
terrible.
she that's coming out that I watched the trailer. Like I forgot what it's called though, and I wish I'd saved it. But it did look kind of like, all right, this look kind of nice.
Hmm. Okay, but no, I'm open to this, so hopefully it's good.
Mm-hmm.
And Spider-Man: Brand New Day is like my most anticipated more superhero movie this year. I can't think of anything else that's coming out.
X-Men '97, Punisher,
Yeah, I'm worried about that. Punisher, I'm hyped for.
Supergirl should come out this year.
I'm more excited for Spider-Man.
Wow, wow! Shout out to Panama. Wow.
um, Damn, Spider-Man stuff back to back. We got our first trailer for Spider-Man Noir, starring Nicolas Cage, releasing May 27th on Prime Video.
Yeah, I'm excited for that.
Yeah, this looks pretty good.
Yeah,
I like that they're allowing you to watch it either in black and white or in color.
yeah.
Uh, there's a lot of different characters who appear in this. The Vulture looks terrifying. Who else? We've got a little look at Electro. And some additional news: Black Cat is being played by Lee Jun Lee. She's playing Cat Hardy, a 1930s twist on Black Cat, aka Felicia Hardy.
Mm.
She's Asian. I like
Nice, nice DEI casting right there.
this. Don't do that. I mean, it's alternate universe. Like, I like that they're playing around with stuff like that. Like, stretch the imagination a bit.
Yeah, let's get into that Asian market. Let's diversify.
I just wonder if we're gonna get the full Nicolas Cage. Like, are we gonna get like the subdued performance, or he's just gonna go fucking buck wild?
He said he did like it's like 90% or what 70% Humphrey Bogart and 30% Bugs Bunny. Is how he's playing the role.
That doesn't answer my question at all. It's Nicolas Cage. That can go in any which direction.
It sounds like he's serious. He's getting ready.
I don't know. So there's some parts in this trailer where I'm just like, huh, okay.
Oh, and
I want him to be weird, given like the time period and what he's doing.
That's the Bugs Bunny.
Okay, I'm just.
And I like that
still
they call
Nicolas
him.
Cage.
I like that they call him the Spider, not Spider Man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it draws parallels to like The Shadow and like all the
Yeah.
other like what's it called, like hard boiled noir, something like that.
Mm.
But yeah, a lot of those different tropes when those characters existed. Let's see. We got our first trailer for Scrubs, the revival series, releasing February 25th. What today's date is? Okay. On ABC and Hulu. I had to check. I love Scrubs.
Yeah, that's another one. It wasn't really for me.
You never got into Scrubs?
Nah.
You're missing out, man. That's a great series. You ever watched Ted Lasso?
Nah.
Any Bill Lawrence show whatsoever. Spin City.
No.
I don't know. But no, that show is incredible.
Like I told my lady this morning, I'm black.
Bro, it's not even about black. It's just an amazing
show. I was watching Rock. You know what?
That is I know exactly what Rock is.
I was watching Rock.
He also kind of looks like the Thing now that I think about it.
Wayans Brothers, Martin, Living Single, Half and Half, All of Us.
No Homeboys Not a Space though.
EVE.
No Homeboys Not no Malcolm and Eddie though.
No, I was watching Malcolm and Eddie. I love Malcolm.
Oh, okay, cool.
Mo to the E to the Moesha.
Listen.
Thank you. Until the father started cheating for some reason. Why is he cheating?
I forgot about that. Why did you know?
Sorry, I thought my lady stopped listening. I said, now she gonna start playing it. I don't want to watch that joint no more.
uh, I'm a petition for a Homeboys in Outer Space remake.
Who's gonna star?
I don't
It's gotta
know.
be us.
Oh hell no.
Look at
But yeah,
her,
no, Scrubs is incredible.
her ears
I
perked
think
up when I said half and half.
yeah, you and your lady should sit down and watch Scrubs. It's a fantastic show.
Nah, I've seen it. It was cool. It just wasn't for me.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Lakeith Stanfield would be good for that.
Mm.
We got a new trailer for The Mandalorian and Grogu in theaters on May 22nd.
Nah, didn't care
It's
anything about
just
that.
it's an elongated episode of The Mandalorian and Grogu.
Yeah, I'm sorry to you Star Wars fans. It's not hitting for me.
Yeah, I mean, I will give the series The Mandalorian and Grogu credit in that it's very high quality to the point where it's like you can't really discern the difference between the show and the movie, with the exception of a few big CGI set pieces.
Mm.
But it looks like the show. Like there's
Yeah,
nothing about this that's like, oh yeah, like nothing feels like a movie.
yeah. First season was good, and then after that, like, all right, what are we doing? Why are Jack Black and Lizzo here?
You know what pissed me off, and this might be a bit controversial.
Shut up,
It was when
Chris.
Luke Skywalker appeared.
Sorry. Too woke.
But yeah,
Sorry, Lucid.
I did not like when Luke Skywalker appeared. Like I wanted to be entirely focused on the Mandalorian, and when they made that gratuitous cameo, I'm just like, okay, I'm tapping out. And then they made it worse with Lizzo and Jack Black.
Yeah, that's not it.
We got a trailer for Ghost of Yotai Legends, which we're releasing on March 10th.
Cannot wait. That's
This will be
the
one of
yeah.
three games Samsung will be playing this year.
Yep. Can finally gather the homies. Shout out to Lucid. He been training up. He's ready. I know
Hmm.
Smooth Carlito's ready. I'm ready. We need one more person. All right, get ready because we not. I better see
I
them
played with y'all
parries.
before.
Yeah, get them parries ready.
Yeah. I mean, I seem like I'm the only one who didn't have a problem with Takezo.
Did you put on lethal?
Yes.
And you got him. You ain't had no problem with him on the mountain.
Yeah. Takezo wasn't that difficult for me.
Oh, all
The
right.
only thing
Hey,
he
he's
got
ready.
me with was when you parry and he immediately cracks you back. Like that was the one that. But once I realized what he was doing, analyzed it, and then just got the fight pattern
Like I
down.
said, I was throwing shit. No.
Random bullshit go.
And then I threw shit until it got too cold. You know how like it'll switch, and now it's cold. And that's when I was like, all right, the sword's out now. Then I was fighting. Nah, ain't no skill
Them one
issue.
tap kills with no joke.
Ain't no skill issue, Joshua Awesome. And sorry, 4 people can play at a time for that multiplayer joint that's coming out
Yeah,
March
but
10th.
did Lucid get it for console or PC?
He got it for PlayStation.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Because it's only out on PlayStation right now. I don't think.
Oh, that's right. I
Yeah.
saw the homie Slurms talking about PC, and I thought it might have
Yeah,
come out
in
for PC.
2032.
He gonna
When
be
he'll finally
40
be able to
something.
play. Yeah. And then he can't get a new PC and can't build one because the RAM and hard drives are too expensive because of AI.
Damn.
He gonna play on a brick.
Yeah, I'm
Hey,
excited.
Panamanian, just go grab Carryout's joint. Go take his PS5. Play on that.
Oh.
I remember when
Uh,
Carryout had the PS4, and every time I play a game with him, you could hear his fan on the mic because it was so loud. It was very funny. The joint was blown. Sorry, go ahead.
that should sound like the fan for blow up mattresses. The jumbo jet.
That joint was loud.
We got a trailer for the God of War trilogy remake, which
TC.
I'm excited for, but the trailer didn't do shit for me. I like seeing TC Carson,
Yeah, it's
but
like TC.
it didn't show gameplay.
Yeah, because they haven't started yet, or maybe they started. They're still developing, and I guess he was there to do his voice acting stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool. I saw something online too, wondering if they're going to bring back the like sex mini games in the God of War game. It's like, is it appropriate to bring them back? Probably not with all these gooners around.
I was about to say we are in a gooning crisis.
Yeah, like Yeah.
I mean, it's like the sex mini games were just like you press buttons while sounds were made off screen in the bedrocks. It was never full frontal nudity.
Still.
Face scan before the
Space
mini
Gun on the
game.
PS5.
Like, I'd rip my console out immediately.
Hmm.
But I'm curious. So actually, you didn't play the most recent God of War.
Nah, I played the
Uh,
original.
okay, so you played the Greek trilogy, not the Norse duology.
Yeah.
Um, but you know what the Norse version looks like, right?
Hmm.
Would you prefer the old gameplay style and camera angle, or the Norse mythology's gameplay style and angle?
I mean the original because I'm just that's what I was used to because that's what I played.
Gosh, no, I can go either way.
Mm.
Like I can appreciate the old school hack and slash style, which kind of created like a small like mini genre for action. I remember it inspired another game that I love, Dante's Inferno. I don't know if you played that version,
Mm.
but that had awesome character design. But it was very much inspired by the original God of Wars. But also, I'd be fine if we got a different angle where we got to see Kratos' story from the perspective of like the older over the shoulder, where like the combat feels a bit more visceral and you're up close with it. So a lot of Kratos' story is him atoning for the monster he once was. And maybe if they gave us that up close and personal feeling of like the
Mm.
atrocities he committed, it might be a cool angle to play from.
Mm. So I agree with Lucid.
Yeah.
Sorry, he said keep it one for three. Otherwise, do a classic. I personally I just like classic.
Hmm.
I'm just I'm setting my ways.
Yeah. I mean, it's fair. Like it can go either way and I'd be perfectly happy with it.
Hmm.
But we don't know because we didn't really get any information aside from TC Carson being TC Carson.
Yeah.
Uh, I'll be happy either way. Um, and that brings us to a bit of sad news. This week we lost James Vanderbeek, the star of Dawson's Creek, Varsity Blues, and Don't Trust the Bee in Apartment 23, which I never saw. And he's passed away after a battle with cancer.
Yeah, so we lose a lot of people to cancer.
Yeah, colon cancer has been fucking up a lot of people in our generation.
Hmm.
He's 48, so I don't know if I would classify him as like part of our generation,
Not in
but
our
I've been seeing a
generation,
lot
but.
more people be diagnosed with colon cancer, and
Hmm.
it's just the product of all the stuff we've eaten. I'm getting to that, Lucid. I'm saving the best for last.
Mm. You know how I feel about that man. He hated Obama.
Elaborate.
Huh? Oh, he hated
Elab-
Obama. So he hated that Obama was for like running for president or something. But then when Obama became president, he was in there crying. Like, all right, man, you doing a lot.
don't tell me he was rocking with Hillary.
Nah, not that. Crying like happy to see a black person, the first black president, like living long enough to see the first black
Oh yeah,
president.
I remember that close up on CNN.
But he was
It
hating
was when
because it wasn't
Obama
him.
was giving his address. Oh,
All
he
them
was
times,
jealous since he
yeah.
ran and couldn't win.
Basically, yeah, he was hating that it wasn't him, but he was happy that he was allowed to see it.
I mean, a win's a win.
Yeah. Sorry, but rest in peace to Jesse Jackson, civil rights leader.
I mean, I,
Yeah.
I guess we can segue into that. Yeah, rest in peace to Jesse Jackson. Passed away at the age of 84.
Despite what I was just saying, rest in peace to Jesse Jackson.
Just undercut this man's was it
Nah, I just
obituary?
say this. It just he just did it. I don't know.
What's the name? Robert Duvall, who won an Oscar for Tender Mercies and was nominated for his roles, including The Godfather, Apocalypse
Yep.
Now, and The Great Santini, has passed away at the age of 95.
Yeah. Rest in peace.
No.
And the designer of the Sega.
Yeah, father of Sega hardware,
Yeah.
Hideki Sato.
Rest
Yeah.
in peace.
He also passed away. I don't know exactly how old he was, but yeah, he passed away as well. Rest in peace to a
Hmm.
video game icon.
Yeah. All the legends we've lost.
Mhm. That brings us to our main topic, which Joshua Awesome alluded to earlier.
Forgot about
SAG
that.
after. Oh shit, it's already 9:47. Let's make this quick.
Yeah.
SAG after has released a statement on C Dance
Oh,
2.0.
dag.
What?
Sorry, I didn't know the creator of Castlevania died too.
I didn't know that either. Um,
Yeah.
anything anything you'd
Dang.
like to say?
Rest in peace.
Hmm. Damn, that is crazy. Yeah, just another one down. How
Yeah,
old
that's
was
crazy.
he?
Shutaro.
52.
Yeah, that's young. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's don't tell me it's cancer too.
Uh, hold on, let me see. I don't think they've said.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
that's still unfortunate. It's very young.
yeah, it's very young. That's so sad.
No,
No, it is cancer. Yeah, he
yeah.
had pancreatic cancer. Sorry, I see it now.
Shit, another one.
Yeah, that's very sad.
Yeah, damn, man. We just lost another a family friend to pancreatic cancer, very young as well, in mid 50s.
Yes, yeah. Sorry,
Jeez.
man. That's very sad.
But SAG-AFTRA has released a statement on C-Dance, ByteDance's new AI video model. SAG-AFTRA states that they stand with studios in condemning the blatant infringement enabled by this new software. The infringement includes the unauthorized use of our members' voice and likenesses, and they do mean everyone's voice and likeness. This is unacceptable and undercuts the ability of human talent to earn a livelihood. CDANCE 2.0 disregards laws, ethics, industry standards, and basic principles of consent. Responsible AI development demands responsibility, and that is non existent here. For those who don't know, ByteDance just dropped a bomb on pretty much the entire internet. And
Mm-hmm.
depending on where you look, you probably have seen videos of AI generations of everything that looks damn near movie studio quality to absolutely absurd. And as somebody who does not like this in terms of like what it can do to the creative industry, I'm not gonna lie. What scared me was I saw it, and for a moment I was like, "Wow, this looks cool," but then I realized what it was, and I'm like, "Oh shit, they just stepped up their game." Like AI has hit a new level of quality, and for the longest time, people were using the excuse of, "Oh, AI looks like shit. AI looks like shit." It doesn't anymore. Like we need to confront that harsh truth. Is it as good as what a human can produce? Not yet, but this is the worst it's going to be now, and it's pumping out what I've seen as like movie studio quality video and CGI scenes that would take movie studios and human creators months to render, and it's doing it in 5 minutes.
Oh, sorry, Josh Watson. He just said someone's adapting the Star Wars extended universe using AI, and it just it looks better and better every time. That's crazy.
Exactly.
I personally, I don't like the. I don't know if it's the precedence, but like just the fact that they're doing all this by like feeding their AI content. Excuse me, feeding content that they likely do not have the rights to use. In the same way that what's the stuff that the issue with Getty Images being fed into the AI
Mid journey.
Mid Journey. So in the same way that Mid Journey was doing it, ByteDance and C Dance are probably doing the same thing, and I don't like that because by the time like litigation happens and you're like, all right, yeah, you can't do that, they've already trained their AI, and then they pay like a paltry sum to to compensate people for what they already did, and then they go on to make billions and billions of dollars. And
Mhm.
I don't like that. I don't like how like shady it is. Um, this I don't like the impact to like actual artists who work hard. Like I feel like they should just be able to. I'm not against AI. I feel like you should be able to like be a graphic designer and then use AI to like help you do your work better, right? Or like you're doing your CG and doing that work and then using AI to like help with that work. That's different than
Mhm.
them just feeding your stuff to their AI to train it. I don't like that.
Yeah, a good example of using AI to perfect your own craft. I have a friend who's a photographer, and whenever he would capture an image, there'd be like occasional things he didn't want in the image, like if a random person walked by in the background, he would use Photoshop and have to like clone stamp. For those who use Photoshop, they know what I'm talking about. They would have to use a clone stamp tool and spend, I don't know, anywhere from an hour to 2 hours just trying to like clone stamp the thing he didn't want out of the image. Now he can just highlight that one thing and then AI makes it disappear. So like that's a really good example of using AI to benefit your own creativity. But this is just blatantly stealing art from humans. And I want to be very mindful to not call what AI does creating, because it's not.
Mhm.
It's simply just like copying and then generating some really high quality shit now. And it's not just the film, television, video game industry that's being affected. It's like if you look at a lot of these things, like I've seen a video of like some random girl playing basketball against Michael Jordan and like dunking on him. Or it was like either Jordan or LeBron. And it looked ultra high quality. It looked like it was actually happening. And again, this is only going to get better. All these companies are definitely like they're competing against one another to make the best possible video model with the hopes of getting funding or however business works. Like it's just like it's bad. And I sent a video to you and O'Shaughnessy and Fu. There was like this shot of like Star. It was like Megan Fox's Starfire. The Megan Fox's Starfire thing was stupid, but the sheer quality, the sheer quality of like just her taking off, flying, and then shooting a bunch of aliens in the air, and I'm like, this looks like a DC quality film. Like this looks like something I would see in the next Superman movie.
Mhm.
So it's like, what happens to creators from here going forward? Where like you can't kill human creativity, but you can create a situation where you can't monetize it anymore. And I think it's going to cause the industry to start scaling back costs that they invest in humans and then focus on a very small few creators who can give you the concepts that they can just pump into an AI engine and then just make films from there. Like
Yeah, but
the
again,
distance between
what do they feed the AI engine? Like,
that's where like so let's say before you would have a team of like I don't know 50 creators, and the 50 creators would you'd have one person working on concept art, you'd have one person working on writing, and then just like they'd be leading small teams within that 50, and they're all coming together to make a quality film, TV show, video game. Now instead of that 50, maybe you just need five, one person from each team who can do this sort of thing and just create a very bare bones version of an image, a character, a set piece, or whatever. Pump that into AI, and then AI take it from there.
hmm.
Like I'm not in the industry, and if anybody who's worked in the industry can speak with more expertise upon it, I would greatly appreciate that. But from the outside looking in, this is just a general concern of like everything scaling down, because that's just how business and capitalism works. It's trying to get the same outcome with less money invested. I hate that
I'm not.
you can actually do that now.
Yeah, I'm not going to repeat what he just
I,
said.
I guarantee you, within the next 3 days, if you search the internet right now, that video is out there.
I'm not searching it. That's what O'Shaughnessy searches. He's probably got it saved right now.
Like, dude, this is insane.
I said I don't like that
Like,
though.
I'm
I
not,
don't like that you can put Sydney Sweeney's image into a C dance without her consent, and then C dance can pump out her in the Power Girl outfit with the titty joint right here. You know what I'm talking about?
the boob window.
Yeah,
Yes.
with the boob window and like flying around fighting Megan Fox Stargirl, and like
No.
they didn't agree to that. It's weird, and I
Like,
just don't like it.
did that bill go through in the
Yes.
government that said, oh, the one that said AI cannot be regulated for the next decade?
Yeah, because they tied it to like some budget stuff, so it's back like logically
So
in the back. I'm pretty sure.
like, inevitably, there's going to be a massive lawsuit over this because yes, currently it's being used for
Mm,
like nerd stuff, or like Cardi B fighting Thanos and other goofy shit like that. You know where the internet inevitably takes these things. Like we
mm,
just a few weeks ago saw a bunch of pervs on Twitter stripping women without their consent in their images using AI. What happens now that you have studio quality video generation in the hands of just the general public who very often try to find ways to perv the fuck out on it?
mm.
Yeah, revenge corn, because even though we ain't being monetized, we would like to be at some point.
Yeah, we can
Uh,
be. I keep trying to tell y'all.
that's O'Shaughnessy, not me.
Keep trying to tell y'all,
But
man.
yeah, it's just they're my only concern currently among the many other concerns that exist out there. It's just like, what does this do to creativity. Like
Mm.
humanity will not die in terms of what it can make, but I do think that a lot of people are going to start losing their jobs over this because again, it doesn't look like shit anymore. We're long past the AI video generations of Will Smith eating spaghetti and he's like dematerializing in real time.
Mm. I
Like
saw a video. He was fighting a spaghetti monster. I was like, man, this.
it looked like Men in Black.
Yeah. Although the one of the
Like
arms was coming out of nowhere, I was like, they gotta fix that. That's light
yeah,
though. It's a small fix.
yeah, that's like a small discrepancy that like only a really keen eye can pinpoint. But we always talk about like our perspective versus general audiences. Our perspective, we notice these sort of things where it's like, oh yeah, that hair color changed because it's like we've trained ourselves to look for it. General audiences, though, they're gonna love
Are
this.
dumb. Yeah.
It's unfortunate, but it's true.
I just want these.
And
I just want it to stop. I don't like that they're using people's work and likenesses without their consent, and then by the time you can actually litigate it, the AI would have been trained enough that it doesn't matter anymore, and they'll just pay here, take this $500 million, go on your way,
mhm,
or class action lawsuit. All right, everybody here, take 750. Go ahead on. Let's make some let's make some magic. I don't like that.
yeah, yeah, it's crazy, and it's like so for every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction.
Hmm.
So for
Mm.
don't you dare, Joshua Awesome. Unless you want to make me in the Blue Marvel and create a full length feature film of me fighting alongside Spectrum, I'm down with that. But I'm kidding, by the way. Like I said, for every action is an equal and opposite reaction.
Mm.
Um, while all this AI slop is being generated, I think there isn't scenario where the cream rises to the top, where the same way people have a preference for organic or homemade film, they will prefer human created art as opposed to what the AI can generate.
They're gonna
It's
have to put
just
a little seal of approval on the joint. It's gonna be a seal like, nah, AI free. All right, that's what I'm watching.
I think
Homegrown.
that's gonna take another SGA strike
Mm. Well, like I said, the
because
Directors Guild, their contracts change in what, June or July. So
yeah,
maybe that's the
yeah,
start of some
but
change.
yeah, and it's like I think there will be like 'cause the I can tell you right now they've already been using AI in ways we can't even see. Like I would bet any amount of money that a lot of the Super Bowl commercials we saw over the past last Sunday or so, an overwhelming majority of them use AI in some capacity, but they just weren't required to have any sort of disclaimer, so we didn't know about it.
Oh, I could tell.
No, well, I wasn't paying
Yeah.
enough attention to the commercials to begin with because all of it was just like gambling and
Yeah.
AI being marketed as like a new app or whatever, or just that creepy ring commercial where they're like, "Hey, we're watching everything you do now."
Sorry,
Um,
Joshua was talking. They're gonna use AI to remove Starbucks cups from HBO shows.
I'm
So
I'm fine
racist.
with that personally. If you want
Yeah,
to use
that's
it to
fine.
clean up the things that you created,
That's
by
a
all means.
great use of AI.
Yeah, but just don't be copying people's shit. And this is like
Yeah.
literally everything I've seen from AI is literally just a stolen work, likeness,
Right.
etc., repurposed for some random video.
Yeah. Stop doing that. That's the issue.
And that the fact that this is in the hands of regular people is only gonna get worse. Pandora's box is open now.
Mm.
They made a Pulp Fiction video starring Charlie Kirk and George Floyd,
Yeah. So I'm not watching this. It's just
and apparently JD Vance is in it as the main. Like this is insane.
yeah. Uh,
But any last thoughts?
I had one. I forgot what it was. Uh,
You getting sleepy?
no, it's not that I get sleepy. I literally had something on my mind. It was, and I was going to use it as a transition. I literally just forgot it. I'm not even
Mhm.
tired. I literally just forgot it. uh, whatever. Just so I can't remember my thought, but nothing that I haven't been saying ad nauseum since we've been talking about AI. Not just in this discussion, but every time we've talked about AI. Like just
Yeah.
like I said, I'm not against AI. I just wish that they like oh sorry like let people use it to like do their work um
Hmm.
and like help in their creative process, but like stealing their work to so you don't have to pay people in the future. I don't like that, and that's where this is all going. And I don't like that, Panamanian Thunder has to pay more for his GPU and his RAM and his hard drive. I know he's trying to build a new computer so he can get his Goonin on, you know, he can get his Panamanian Goonin material in HD. And he can't afford to do that because of AI. And I don't like that. I'm fighting for my friends,
It's
man.
yeah. My last thought is like start taking this seriously. Like people just want to dismiss it and say, "Oh,
Yeah.
it looks like shit. It's not as good as what humans can do." And yes, that is true, but it is very much a threat to creativity, and it's getting worse and worse by the day. And if people don't start addressing it for what it really is, it's just going to sweep by, and there's going to be nothing we can do to stop it. But when it gets to a certain point,
Yeah. Oh, sorry. And I will say, because I see your comment, Lucid, at least pay these rates. And that's in reference to data centers paying like the high electric rates. If you see your electric bill going up, it's
Mhm.
probably because there's a data center around you and there's not enough supply on the grid. So the rates are higher to handle that load. And data centers should be paying it. And sorry, like Josh Watson was saying, the tech is moving quicker than the legislators can move. There's also probably some political stuff in there, but I think
Also
at
because they're
least
like 85 years old.
yeah. But I think at least I saw Lucid had posted an article a couple days ago about how like the what the Trump administration has instructed like these tech companies that yeah you got to pay for all of these upgrades. Like you have to pay your fair share for the energy you're using. But it's just lip service. Like you're just saying it, but there's no
Yeah, I
actual
was about to say
litigation to to make you actually do that, right? And
exactly.
then tech companies will just lobby against it, right? And then they can afford the high cost of like RAM and hard drives and GPUs and all the things that are going up because we're running out now because they keep advancing AI and right and they need more, but a huge company can afford to pay it. Whereas like I said, Panamanian can't. He in Panama. You know what I mean? He can't afford that. He got a Panamanian child to take care of. It's taking all the money. Oh, you didn't know, but I surprise. It's but yeah. All right,
Oh
man.
man, I'm laughing at that and what Joshua also said because I had the same idea just to a more extreme degree to get people's attention.
Once
But
Charlie Kirk becomes Muslim, they're like, hold on now, wait a minute. Let's
I
put a stop
mean,
to this. Um, all right, I'm watching. I said earlier, Neighbors season one, episode one. It was on HBO Max. That show is like randomly good. Like it's very funny. Uh,
mm,
Road Rage. This is a show called The Night Agent. It's not that good, but I do enjoy it. Season three is coming out on the 19th. So what is that? Thursday on Netflix. Of course, Jujutsu Kaisen. Is I'm loving this season three, but I also love the Culling Game arc. Um, Still watching Sentenced to Be Hero. Finished Percy Jackson. Fire. Uh, I need to watch the Game of Thrones series because I saw that came out, so I gotta check that out. I've heard good things about the America's Next Top Model documentary that's on Netflix. Um,
it was a really sad part from that one. I did check it out.
you checked it out? I was away, like I was in Vegas, so I didn't get a chance to watch it, and I was watching My Agent while I was in Vegas, so I'm gonna definitely
Yeah,
check
it's
it
pretty
out.
good.
Yeah. And I think that's it. It should be something. Oh, and Free Run season two. I need to watch it. I love the anime. I
Hmm.
just haven't had a chance to watch it. So,
Yeah, I gotta check that out as
mm.
well. I checked out, like, as I mentioned before, the America's Next Top Model documentary. I've been playing a lot of Overwatch. Like Overwatch has finally stepped their game up because Marvel Rivals came and took all their lunch for about a full year. And they realized, hey, maybe we should stop. dragging our ass and trying to cater to the very small 1% of professional gamers and
Mm,
bring the game back to the main class. That's exactly what they've done. They've improved in so many different ways. They're releasing a ton of new characters, stories. They brought back loot boxes. They brought back voting after the round. Pretty much everything you love from the original Overwatch plus more. I'm excited. I, whether you're an Overwatch fan or a Marvel Rivals fan, you got to admit we're all thriving right now. So
mm,
just pick a game of preference and play the hell out of it because now that these two are really competing, a lot of good things are going to come from
yeah. Oh, also before I forget too, Psycho Killer comes out Friday.
it. Lucid mentioned they haven't gone full Gooner yet. Oh, it's
Well,
coming.
Overwatch.
I've
Oh
already
yeah,
seen.
they'll get there.
Yeah, they're about to be cheeks out, guaranteed. Swimsuit. Watch this summer. I guarantee there's going to be some new skins that should just show nothing but skin.
But yeah, check out Psycho Killer Friday. It's from the writer of Seven.
Mhm.
They had a little teaser. I was like, okay, I like this a little bit, so I'm going to check that out. Also,
Yep.
you did not mention this. A Rick and Morty spinoff is coming.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, President
The president.
Curtis. So yeah, that's coming too. All right,
That's
and I
gonna be
think
dope.
that's it.
Um, when is I'm not gonna repeat
Saying that.
that.
Yeah, you're not repeating that.
What's the name? I think next is it 27th. Next, not this Friday, but next Friday, Resident Evil Requiem comes out, which I'm really
Mm.
excited for.
Oh, okay. Oh,
The
and
last Resident Evil.
okay, my bad.
I'll say the last Resident Evil gave me the biggest scare I've ever had in a video game.
Hmm,
Baby fetus. That's all I'm gonna say. And those who know.
okay, it's
You
weird.
don't play horror games, but I'm just very weird. I'm not even gonna lie, but genuinely terrified me for 15 minutes
I
straight.
think we're living in a sensitive time, and you're talking about baby fetuses. It's a little.
Take that up with the developers of Resident Evil 8. I did not want that. They forced it upon me.
It's weird, man.
Take it
Sorry,
up with Michael Jordan too.
they said the kid had ice. It was like ice in his clothes, and Michael Jordan was getting it out. That's what he. They said that's what he's doing because they had dumped like ice. Something was going on.
Hey, listen.
Hey, last week, don't forget Odyssey. The Odyssey comes out this year. So a couple months actually. Odyssey will be out.
Mm.
So I'm gonna try to see that with a couple friends at the little. It's like a full
Crayon Factory.
IMAX. Nah. There's like a full IMAX theater. Uh,
Oh, okay.
just
I
it's
think
not
they're
far
all
from
sold
us.
out. They got sold out
Nah,
last
so
year.
you can't pre-order IMAX apparently. That's what the homie told me. So that is
Okay.
not sold out. So we
You're
might
gonna
say,
have to get in the moment it hits the internet. Like
yeah.
as soon as so
I'll let you
we
know.
gotta
I'm
go
about
see
to take a.
Michael too.
Oh yeah, that too. And when does that come out? Because that looks really good.
Shit, I don't know.
Hold on.
Hurry up, I'm tired. I'm accusing you being sleepy, and here I am dozing.
I'm sorry. I'm not. I told you I'm not sleeping at all. I'm just out here. April. So
I
April
say I'm
twenty
sleepy.
fourth. You about to go play video games? All right, y'all.
You're
And
right.
yes, it is starring Michael Jackson's actual nephew,
Yeah, Jafar Jackson.
Jafar. Yeah. But all right, thank you all so much for joining us. We'll be back next week with more stories. Like and subscribe wherever you can like and subscribe. Uh, Watch us on Spotify and Apple Music or Apple Podcasts, wherever you can get your podcast stuff, and YouTube as well. And yeah, see you on the flippity flip. Peace.